Hello and welcome back to the Sonic Yoga YouTube channel. My name is Kat and we are right in the middle of our Flow 2 series. Today, the theme of our practice is balance and stretch. So let's start our practice. Swing our legs to the top of our mat and come all the way onto our backs. So coming all the way down, take your feet about mat width distance apart. And then draw your knees together. Allow the back of the head to fall heavy. And then place one hand, your left hand on top of the heart, and your right hand on top of the belly. And let's close the eyes. And just begin to draw some intention to your practice. Can you give yourself, your body, your mind, just a moment to arrive here in this space? With balancing, it comes a lot of challenge in being present and here. So take this time at the beginning of your class to really just center, to feel stable, to feel strong. And gently begin to draw intentional breaths to the body, in and out of the nose. And as we have our hand on our heart and our belly, we can feel this movement flowing in and out. Take 3 more deep breaths here. And then slowly take a big breath in through the nose. Exhale through your open mouth. From here, you can heel toe your feet so they're closer together, around hip distance apart, and leave your arms so they can fall to the sides. From here, inhale, draw your right knee in towards the chest and interlace the hands behind the back of the thigh. Flex the toes towards you and have intention to draw this right leg towards the right side of the body. Big, deep breaths moving in and out. And then from here, cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Flex the toes towards you. Use your right hand to push that right thigh towards the top of your mat. Open through the hip. Big intentional breaths. And then draw that right leg back in towards the chest. Let's draw a little deeper. So interlace the hands behind the thigh. Flex the toes towards you. You can move deeper by stretching the left leg towards the top of your mat. Let it fall heavy and then flex those toes towards shin. Adding a little bit of movement. On an inhale, reach the right leg up towards the sky. Press the right heel towards the ceiling. Then exhale, bend the knee, draw the heel towards the glute. Inhale, lengthen the leg high. Exhale, bend and heavy. Inhale high and pause. Press through the heel of the right. And then as much as you're pressing through the heel of the right, let's do the same with the left. Push the whole foot towards the top of your mat. And so stay here, or you can move deeper by rounding through the chest. Lift the head and shoulders up. We can walk the hands up the thigh, up towards the shin. And stay here, or even begin to hover the left leg off of the ground. Draw a little bit of core strength to the body. Big breath in. Full breath out. Big breath in. Exhale, roll all the way down. Now hug both knees in towards the chest. Take a moment to rock side to side. One knee in, and then one knee out. Release the soles of the feet towards the ground. Release the arms beside you, and then inhale, draw now the left knee into chest. Interlace the hands underneath the thigh. Flex the toes towards you. Draw that left thigh towards the left side body. Take a big inhale. Exhale, cross the left leg over the right thigh. Use that left hand to push the left thigh a little bit closer towards the top of the mat. And then draw that leg back into center. Move a little deeper. Interlace the hands again behind the thigh. Draw it towards the side of the body. Flex your toes. And then stay here or lengthen now the right leg all the way to the ground heavily and flex the toes towards shin. And then inhale, lengthen left leg high. Exhale, bend at the knee. Let the heel fall heavy to glute. Inhale, lengthen, reach the leg high. And then exhale down. Last time, inhale, lengthen and pause. So again, we can stay here. Pause and breathe. Press through both feet. Press the foot of both feet even further to opposite directions. Or we can begin to round through our spine, draw our chin towards the chest. Walk our hands any amount up that left leg. Breathe and pause. Last step, inhale, lift the right leg up, a little bit of core strength, draw the belly in. Big breath in, full breath out. One more big breath in, then exhale, draw both knees into the chest. Hug hold of both of them one more time, rock side to side on the sacrum. Now grab hold of both of the backs of the legs. We're going to begin to round through the spine so we can begin to rock and roll up and down the spine. Do this a couple times, keep the core active. And then come all the way up. Move the feet wide, walk your hands in between the feet. And use one hand to move forward to come and widen your feet towards the outer edges of the mat and fold forward deeply. Bend deeply through the knees. Let the head be heavy. Chin tries to draw through those shins. Walking the hands potentially towards both of those feet. Round through the spine. Fall heavy here. Then inhale, lengthen the spine halfway. Then exhale, fold. Walk the feet so they're heel toe closer together. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And then exhale to fold. Follow your hands, come all the way up. Inhale, reaching up. And then exhale, release your hands by your sides. So just making sure that now our feet are hip distance apart. They can be right underneath our lungs. And drawing your blocks so that towards the top of the mat, just a little bit ahead of your mat. From here, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward through the hip creases. Bend through the knees. Inhale, lengthen the spine halfway. And then exhale, fold, bend through the knees even more and step that right foot way back. Lower the back knee down. And then grab your two blocks and then place them right underneath your shoulders. We'll lengthen through the spine. Draw the top knee right over top of the ankle. Draw the belly in. And then pause. From here, take a big inhale. And now on the exhale, straighten the front leg and see if you can fold forward over that front leg any amount. You can keep the toes straight or you can flex the toes towards you. Chin is trying to draw towards that shin. Inhale, draw yourself forward. Lengthen through the spine. This time, draw the belly in. And inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Feel that nice stretch to the front side of the right leg. Big inhale. Then exhale, release the hands to the blocks. Straighten the front leg and fold forward any amount. If these blocks are too far away or you can move deeper, release your hands to the floor. And then inhale, draw yourself forward. Bend through the front knee, hands to block. Tuck your back toe. Lift your back knee and let's step to the top of the mat. Blocks go way forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold with bent knees. Chin towards the shins. Inhale, follow the hands, come all the way up. And then exhale, release your arms by your side. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, fold forward through the hip creases. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend through the knees. Step the left foot way back. Grab your two blocks as you lower the back knee down. Blocks come right underneath the shoulders, with front knee stacked right over top of ankle. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, draw the belly in. Being on the tips of the fingers here. Big breath in. Now exhale, straighten the front leg any amount and fold forward. So again, toes can be pointed or flexed, whatever is comfortable for you. Hand can stay to blocks or move to floor. Inhale, lengthen, bend through the front knee. Draw the heart forward, and as the belly draws in, reach the arms all the way up. Big inhale, feel that stretch through the left front leg. Exhale, release the hands to blocks. Straighten the front leg and fold forward. Moving a little bit deeper, hands can release to the floor. And last time, inhale, move forward, bend through the front knee. Now tuck the back toes, lift the back knee up, step to the top of the mat. Blocks move way forward. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, follow the hands, reach all the way up. And then exhale, release your hands by your sides. So from here, heel toe, your feet closer together. Take a big breath in at center. Then exhale, fold forward through the hip creases. Inhale, lengthen the spine halfway. Then exhale, bend your knees deeply, sink the bum way back. Let's come for chair pose. Arms reach in line with ears. So from here, let's begin to lengthen through the tailbone so our belly draws active and in. And then gaze towards your toes. Make sure you can see them. Draw stability and focus into this pose, gazing forward straight ahead of you, keeping the body strengthened. And then big breath in. Exhale, release the hands to heart. From here, inhale, draw. Now the left knee in towards the chest. Flex the toes towards you. On your exhale, a bit of a tricky pose. We're going to cross the left ankle over the right thigh, just like we did on the ground, and sink down for a figure four balance pose. Keep gaze, focus, core and belly in. And then inhale, draw the left knee into chest, stay. Straighten the right leg. Big breath in. Now exhale, slowly kick that left leg back, coming for a moment in warrior three to slowly step all the way back to warrior one. toes and back heel come down. And then square your hips to the top of your mat. Bend through the front knee. And then belly draws in, reach your arms up. Gazing straight forward, big, deep breaths. Big inhale. Now exhale, gaze towards those 2 blocks at the top of your mat, and then release your hands down. Walk those blocks to either side of your front foot, and then we're going to straighten that front leg. And then tip your hips so that they square towards the top of the mat. So we're in a pyramid stretch here. Hands are on the blocks on the tips of the fingers, or if you feel like you can do that, you can move straight to the palms of the hands. From here, pull the shoulder blades apart, draw the belly in, and just stay with the gaze towards the mat with this super flat, straight, stable spine. Take a big breath in. Now exhale, begin to bend through the elbows and fold forward towards that front straight leg any amount. Hands can stay to blocks or lower towards the mat. Next big breath in, lengthen through the spine. Walk your hands back towards those blocks. Now walk your blocks way forward so that the tips of your fingers are on those blocks. Bend through your front knee and inhale, draw yourself forward to a warrior one or flying warrior type pose. Flex the toes towards you. And then from here, begin to tip forward towards that right leg any amount. You can stay with your hands on the blocks, or if you can move a little bit deeper, release the hands to the floor for deeper standing splits. Actively press through that back leg. Maybe walk the hands a little bit closer to that right foot. Big breath in, big breath out. From here, bend that front knee. Step all the way back. Rise up, warrior one, reach the arms high. Now exhale, release the hands to the floor. Bend the back knee and step to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, fold. So from here, let's find our peace fingers and bind our big toes. Inhale, lengthen through the spine any amount. And then exhale, bend your elbows towards the side walls. Draw your chin towards the shins. So keep a micro bend through the knees. The head is heavy. Try and draw the shoulders up and down the back as you move a little deeper. And then inhale, lengthen through the spine any amount. Release the hands from the toes, and then heel toe, your feet closer together. Bend the knees, sink the bum way back, move back into your chair pose. Lengthen through the tailbone, reach the arms up. And then gaze down, can you see those big toes? Keep your gaze steady and strong. Big breath in. Exhale, release your hands to heart center. Keep your gaze focused. Inhale, draw now the right knee into the chest. Exhale, cross the right ankle over left thigh and sit a little deeper. Then inhale, draw now the right knee into the chest, straighten through the left leg. Keep focused, flexing the right toes to shin. Now big breath in. Slow transition through warrior 3, just to step all the way back to our warrior 1. Plant the back foot all the way down, bend through the front knee, and then when you feel ready, reach arms all the way up. So as we're here, we're squaring our hips to the top of the mat. The belly draws in. Keep the breath flowing. From here, big inhale. Now exhale, gaze towards your 2 front blocks. Reach your arms way forward to find those 2 blocks. Bring the blocks right underneath the shoulders. Plant the fingertips or hands and straighten the front leg. So from here, staying on fingertips or palms of the hands, see if you can lengthen through the spine by pulling the shoulder blades apart. Keep the gaze just ahead of your front foot. So take a couple of breaths in this super straight, long spine. And then big inhale. Exhale, fold forward any amount from here, bending through the elbows, trying to draw chin towards shin. Hands can stay to blocks or lower towards the ground. Breathe. And then inhale, lengthen, replace the hands towards the blocks. And then begin to walk your hands towards the top of the mat, bringing those blocks with you. Tips of the fingers. And then from here, draw your weight forward, coming for a warrior 3 pose. Flex the toes towards you. So stay here. Begin to tip forward over that front leg, any amount. Coming for standing splits, reach that top leg high. You can bring the hands to the floor, walking towards that left leg any amount. Reach the leg higher. Big breaths. Inhale, lengthen the spine. You can replace your hands to blocks as you bend the front knee, step all the way back. Reach all the way up, warrior 1. From here, replace the hands to the floor. Step your back foot forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine halfway. Now exhale, folding forward. Either bind your big toes or step your whole hand right underneath those feet as you bend through the elbows and fold forward. Roll the shoulders up and down the back. Big deep breaths with a micro bend through those knees. Release the hands. From here, bend deeply through the knees and just roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Letting your body be super heavy, close through the eyes. Coming to stand, draw the shoulder up and down the back. Big inhale through the nose. And then exhale through the mouth. And so having your feet, so they're right underneath your lungs, hip distance apart. Really begin to feel steady and rooted through those feet. Hands can stay by your side or hands to heart. Begin to really root down through the left foot. Then slowly draw the right leg in towards the chest. You can grab hold of that leg, interlacing your hand just on that shin. Stay here or begin to reach the left arm out towards the side. Spread the fingers nice and wide. You can stay here, begin to bind that big toe. If it's too much reaching out, totally bring that hand back towards the hip. You can straighten that leg out towards the center any amount. Breathe. super active left leg, super active glute. From here, take one big breath in. Exhale, open out towards the right side, any amount. Stay here, reach the left arm out as well. Pause and breathe. Big breath in. Exhale, draw both limbs back to center. Slowly release the foot down. Place it on the ground, close the eyes. Release your arms by your side. Big inhale. Full exhale. One more time. Now let's feel rooted now in the right leg. Belly draws in, slowly reach that left leg in towards the chest. Core is steady. Interlace your hands on that shin. Flex the toes towards you. Feeling steady and strong, we can begin to reach the opposite arm out in the opposite direction. And again, staying here, we're beginning to move a bit deeper by binding that front toe. Draw the leg first really in, and then stretch it way out. Breathe. Steady, stable, and strong. Take a big inhale. Last exhale, open the left leg out towards the left. Push through that leg. Strong and stable body. You have this. Big breath in. And then exhale, draw that leg back to center. Slowly release the limbs in towards the body. Arms release heavily down. Big inhale. And then full exhale. Let's slowly round through the spine. Let the neck fall heavy. Come for a ragdoll. Inhale nose. And then exhale mouth. Release the glutes. Bending all the way to the ground. Place the hands behind you. Cross your legs. Find a long, tall spine. Then close the eyes. Draw the shoulders up and down the back. And just notice the energies, the sensations that draw up in your body after that pose. Feeling rushes of energy, the heart beating, blood flowing. Give yourself these last few moments of your practice just to feel those fluttering sensations moving. Thanking yourself for this practice that you did for yourself. Being grateful and thankful for this time that you could dedicate towards yourself. And so thank you so much for practicing with me today in the middle of this Flow 2 series. I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, sleep, morning. Namaste.